Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and we are going to talk about the match of Barcelona versus Atletico Madrid which we lost 1-2 against Barcelona. It reminds me of that sucker punch match for Barcelona where Atletico sucker punched Barcelona at the last minute. The first match which was between Simeone and Flick's Barcelona in the previous season. That iconic Sorloth goal, I would say, for at least for Atletico, because that was our first win away at Barca's home in almost maybe like 15 to 20 years. That was pretty insane. And you know what, that's just great. That's just great. And but here we are with this match, and in spite of the loss and me feeling pretty sad given the fact that we are now at the fourth position again, and we are Real above us with 1 point and a game in hand. Feel a bit sad, like again getting out of the top three is something which I don't really want have to happen this year. My main motive, one of the main motives for the team was basically to get, cross the 18 points barrier, though that looks pretty unlikely. For that we have to win our every single match, and other than that, now my barrier is basically to just end the season with an average of more than 2 points per game, that is get at least 77 points, which is in 8 matches you need to get 20 points, which I think should be reasonable. And okay, so other than that, of course, winning the trophy, which is Copa del Rey, and getting as deep into the Champions League, defeating the Barcelona team. Okay, after getting all these things aside, let me talk about the match, the match. Okay, um, see, Barcelona fans are enjoying, and deservedly so. You are now 7 points ahead of Real Madrid. They lost their match against Mallorca, hence you are at the top, deservedly so. You were attacking in the match, though Atletico almost pulled a defensive masterclass. The reason why you won this match is because of the fact that you were pretty lucky enough to have a generational striker like Lewandowski, who luckily got the ball, and because of his instinct, he got that ball into the net. Like, if there was Ferran Torres, no wonder it would have gone into the net. Like, the dearth of striker in current generation is so deep, man. Barcelona is considering Ferran as the next, the second option in terms of striker. That guy, I don't wanna be rude to him. He's been really low in confidence, but again, he doesn't help his case either. Okay, getting now even that aside, coming back. Okay, another thing which I really want to talk about is the team. We mostly played a B team, and for some reason Simeone decided to play Nico Gonzalez at the left back position, and man, that guy was playing basketball and eventually got that rough tackle and got the red card. I mean, Nico Gonzalez had a stinker, and I think this performance kind of ensures the fact that his release buyout clause from Juventus won't be triggered by Atletico. He did fine here and there in few matches, but again, we know why it won't be triggered now, clearly. And Koke lost his cool in the match, which is pretty unique thing to see. But the silver lining, the best thing is the resolute defense which the team really showed against freaking Barcelona, and Barcelona was coming back to attack again and again and again, and we had our youngsters on the field. I was so happy to see Toffee play his first match for Atletico. The man, the kind of calmness and the kind of confidence he showed in those glimpses he had, it was really good. I was really impressed, and I'm so happy that he got his first team debut. And again, the another player, we have Sereno, I think he was also there at the end of the match. He showed some intent, though I would still say that he should have pressed a bit more, which when the possession was lost, because from his side the attack was being made. But come on, man, he's just a guy from the, okay, it's his name is Javier Murcio. I just rechecked, it's about Murcio, right? Because as I said, I mean, this was one of he's just a young kid, man, and he did his best in terms of doing what he could, and I'm happy for that. I was really happy by these two guys, showing some intent that they really want to be in this team and everything. I was Tawfiq, no wonder this guy is so highly rated and touted guy in the midfield. I'm so glad we have got a guy like him. Let's hope we get a bit more integrated into the squad. And man, this was so good to see. Almada got almost I think he played the whole 90 minute, and Almada, I was really happy the fact that he got whole 90 minute and he did good. I think like there were some rough edges that happens when you don't play a player like him regularly. I think he needs regular minutes more in Europe. I hope from the bottom of my heart that he gets more playing time the next season, which I think he will hopefully. And I just wanted to say one more thing. Griezmann like missed his chances. He should have taken those. But one guy whom I have supported till now, but I'm just now done with, is Sorloth. I'm sorry to all those Sorloth supporter if there are any. I'm so done with him, man. That terrible first touch he took in the single chance he got in the match. Like, come on, man. This guy stat pads in a random match out there, anywhere, and then when there is key moments, he does some stinker like this. He did the same against Real Madrid in the Super Copa de España, and he did the same here. And yeah, like every freaking point I see this, the amount of strikers, the way, like the quality, the dip which has been there because of this new system and whatnot. The strikers are just going extinct in this generation. There are no quality striker now. I don't think so there is anyone other than Haaland and maybe one or two here and there. Like Lautaro, you may say, even though I would say he's still not at the level of Haaland, and one Harry Kane, of course. But man, I'm not going to tolerate Sorloth again. Please, I just want another more dynamic forward. Man, I just got this is the only thing I want to say. Okay, and and as I said like that, I just want to talk about that tackle against Thiago Almada. See, both the sides, the one who say that it's a red card is right, the one who say it's the yellow card, that is also understandable, and you can have argument both the side. But if even if this tackle was done by Atletico player, I would have been really questioning this thing, because like the way that like stud went on his foot, if it was like god forbid if it was a little bit up, like it could, what do you want a red tackle to be, man? You just really literally want his Thiago Almada's leg to be fractured to be considered a red card in spite of getting the ball first. I understand this thing, but there is this thing, man, like that was a serious foul. I think Gerard Martin should have gotten a red card, but again, he did not. I understand the yellow card why it was given. Like we went with a textbook example of a tackle, but that was truly horrendous, and something unacceptable. Okay, so I have all the right. All the Atletico fans have the right to be angry for this, because this referee was really biased against us. I mean, refereeing in La Liga in general has been really bad. Like sometimes things get in favor of Barcelona, sometimes in Real Madrid, and we do also get once or twice here and there. So it's that, but again, whenever it's against you, it is always frustrating. Okay, now talking about the bigger picture, we've got our next match against Barcelona, which is the quarterfinal against them, the UCL. So am I confident? Yes, I am confident. You know the reason why? Because this match, Barcelona, it literally took them everything out of them. They had to play their main players on the field just to get this win, and their player have played more. Our players were rested. Now we'll got Llorente, we'll got Julian Alvarez, and and of course Griezmann and Lookman and all. Who's gonna play? We gave some time to our bench. Our bench must be more confident, hopefully. And I'm really happy with this. I'm not happy, like I would like to like rephrase myself. I'm glad, but with the performance. But of course, I wanted better. I wanted us to draw this game. That would have been a fine result with me. For a moment, I thought there was sense of a gentleman's agreement, but Barcelona is a freaking bad club. That's why I hate it from the bottom of my heart. Okay, that is the reason, And the quarter final which we're going to play against Barcelona is going to be decisive, and I'm confident enough that we're gonna get through this. Atletico is going to play the semi-final of Champions League after almost a decade, which is we played the Champions League semi-final was in 2017. That's pretty insane. I badly want to play that. And that is it for this video, man. What do you guys feel? These were some jumbled up thoughts which I had regarding the match, and that is all. I hope you like this video. Do make sure to follow, subscribe to my channel for more things. I make more reels now, like YouTube shorts basically, And but I all my heart always goes for long form content, because that is where I'm able to express more and give more nuanced approaches for a lot of things. And I like making commentary videos, though they take time, but I'll be coming back with more commentary videos. I'll see you soon, guys. Goodbye, take care.